Hey Smarties, it's Monday morning and it's our kind of motivation check-in, or helping you make sure you have your mojo or your Momo. That's Cosmo. So, hope everyone's training's going well and that you're all looking forward to race seasons. Just want to speak about something that one of the athletes posted up in the community about. She'd actually had a bad race. And I think this is actually good, like as in, we just need to be aware what we do is tough, right? Our training's tough, finding time is tough. I'm just making sure we're motivated all the time is tough. But then we can't underestimate how complex triathlons are in terms of there's so many moving parts. There's the swim part, there's nutrition, there's the bike, there's mechanical, there's weather, there's other athletes, so things can go wrong, and you may not get the race day experience you deserve, and that's a fact of life with it. And to be honest, as I've done I think it was 11 Ironman at this stage, and if you'd asked me if I'm happy with the results on that, I'd say probably half of them. Other ones I'm sort of felt I left things went wrong, or I left numbers out there. But the key thing with having these off days, bad races, and also, and by the way, even like bad training sessions, is how we respond to that. There's a couple of things you can say here, like the Chinese fortune cookie thing. A mistake is only a mistake if it's repeated, otherwise it's a lesson learned. And also what my dad used to say, if you get someone punches you in the mouth, you've got two choices. You can lie down and not be happy about it, or you can get up and do something about it. So for athletes that have had bad race experiences, I fully recommend you kind of look at it, figure out what went wrong, and also how can you adapt your training, how can you avoid that mistake, how can you be a better athlete in the next race. As in, we're not quitters, we don't give up. This is our lifestyle. So if we have a bad race, we look forward to, what can I do to kind of put that experience to bed. So I'm going to put a link there. There's something I talk about how to do kind of a retrospective. The way you look at what a race went badly or even went well, and what you can improve on. It's just a kind of structured way of looking at it, and sort of kind of figure out the mistakes are, how you need to adapt your training, how you need to adapt your equipment, or adapt approaches to races, right? So whilst it's never a great experience to have a really bad race experience, or a DNF, or a DNS even, did not finish or did not start, it's how we take that experience, that bad experience, and turn it into a learning, and how we improve going forward. That's what will make us better athletes in the long term. So I also, by the way, and my hats off to the athlete who had the bad experience, and what she did was she headed off to Roth the next week, and she just absorbed the atmosphere, and I felt that she almost fell in love with triathlon again, which is great. As in, that's one way of doing it. As in, you feel triathlon's giving you a beating, go back and even spectate. You don't have to race. Remind yourself why our lifestyle, our community is so cool. So, as I said, we will have bad days, we will have bad races. It's how we pick ourselves up after that will define us as athletes. So please treat it as a learning, not as a terminal blow. And I hope your training's going well. I hope you're going to have a great week's training. Cosmo says hi to, and he wishes you the very best in your training. Okay guys, have a great week.